Oh, right, yeah. Nukes been it's been a little while since we've done Nukes. We've done some other scary channels, but yeah, Nukes is probably the best for videos, scary videos. But yeah, also I did want to turn the lights off, but literally, if you turn it like, because someone said in the comments, turn the lights off. But I tried. I've got both lights on. I tried turning one off. It really don't make much difference. And if I turn both lights off, then it's literally you. I can't even. I can't see shit. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, 10 scary videos for full screen terror. Yeah, let's go.
A woman named Ray says that her family has experienced many strange things since they moved into their new home. Ray says that the house's basement is especially creepy. She says that even on warm days, the temperature down there is always freezing, and she says that she feels like something is watching her when she's down there. Even weirder, the family often hears strange, unexplained sounds coming from the basement. But things in their house get even weirder after Ray buys her son Andrew a creepy large Elmo balloon. You see, the balloon seems to move around the house with a mind of its own.
Just having a look around.
Babe, come here. It's the balloon. It's just like keeps going down to the basement.
Inexplicably, the balloon often just seems to head directly toward their basement door.
Literally stopped at the basement door again.
Weirdly, Ray says that the balloon will only enter the basement door if her son follows after it.
A big Michael Jackson.
Andrew. Andrew. Andrew.
So the obvious thought here is, well, it's just a balloon caught in a draft and doing balloon stuff. But things get even weirder, because it seems the creepy Elmo balloon isn't content to only roam the downstairs.
But how have they not opened? The first thing I would do is open the basement door and go down and see it. Like you said, it might be a draft, but I don't know how a draft could possibly do that. I don't know how, like, yeah. But why wouldn't you just open the basement door and see where it goes? And then maybe there's like I don't know, ghost.
One night, the family dogs start going nuts, and Ray goes to investigate. What she finds chills her to her core.
Babe.
Quiet! Quiet!
I'm sorry, but that Elmo is getting punched straight in the face once he gets up there. And then it's, yeah, get rid of the fucking, well, mind you, you'd kind of want, at least with the Elmo, you've got an idea where this creepy thing is in your house. But that is creepy as anything that is going upstairs. Even looks like it's walking. Mate, I'll kick that straight in the head.
So now the obvious question is, why doesn't she just pop the balloon, throw it in the trash, and be done? But Ray says that her...
And also, why didn't she have a bigger reaction to that light popping? Because that would have made me shit my pants. And then you got creepy Elmo in the dark blowing towards you, weirdly taking steps and not going up higher. And it doesn't seem to have one of them little plastic things that holds them balloons down either. It's just doing what it wants.
is very attached to the balloon and refuses to let them take it away. So the creepy Elmo balloon stays.
Mate, I'll get rid of the
Ray
balloon
will
and the
soon
kid.
seriously regret this decision.
Elmo's Michael Jackson in there again.
Did you see it? A strangely shaped forehead seems to be peeking around the top edge of the basement door. When slowed down, we can even see what looks like a bizarre set of dark eyes and the bridge of a nose. So is Ray's house haunted by an entity that is manipulating this Elmo balloon? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Well, going back to the first clip with the knocking, Mr. Ballon has a great story. I've listened to it loads of times and I can't think what the title of the video is. Basement story. Something basement story. Just put in Mr. Ballon basement story. I'm sure that's the same story, but it's about like a family and the mum dies and the two girls do like a Ouija. Like the dad has to take up double shifts, so he's like never there. So the kids are in the house alone all the time. And then, yeah, basically they do a Ouija board to see if they can contact the mum. And it don't work. But then this knocking happens in the basement. And anyway, forward and forward and forward and on, it ain't a ghost. It's some fella that's been living in there. Like, and he's been writing, because like things start happening like ketchup. Things like saying, I'm in the closet, come find me. Written in ketchup and ketchup sprayed all around the house, and it's a great story though. But that's what I was thinking at first. And to be honest, that could be an old bald man's head. That's what I was thinking it's going to be, an old bald man, like a creepy old dude. But that's what I thought at first with the knocking, when they was knocking and it was knocking back. But then, why would the balloon? That Elmo was creepy as anything. Like, creepy as anything. And the kid getting attached to it, that's weird. Like I say, get rid of the kid and the balloon. There's something wrong with both of them. But that does look like an old man's head. But then why would the balloon go down there? I don't know.
What the just happened? Now these next clips are videos that have no real explanation. They were either uploaded without a source or info, or the people in the video just can't explain what happened either. So, in this first video, a woman is riding her bike down a street in Brazil, and then, what the just happened? Now, just a quick note for YouTube content guidelines here, this woman was not seriously hurt, and she actually falls off the bike right behind this post right there. And then the bike takes off for the moon, apparently. Now, this was sent in as a paranormal video, but I'm thinking the bike got hung up on a cable or something. But no idea why it flies 50 feet in the air. So you tell me. Now, this next clip comes from the podcast Grown Up Kids.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous, because imagine actually going through that. Like, what are the chances? That must have just been, I don't know, unless it just had some magnetic pull from somewhere. That was crazy. That was crazy. Imagine actually, it's like when you see the videos of when pigeons fly into people's heads, and you think, imagine having that like happen to you, because then, like, you can never ever feel safe walking anywhere again, because, yeah, your bike might just fly up in the air.
It's hosted by brother and sister Seth and Jesse.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Seth.
And we're siblings.
We are.
And we have a podcast.
It's not a paranormal podcast, and they've never posted or even mentioned anything supernatural. But then one day, while recording, this.
I am stupid good at the game. What was that?
I don't know, but it scared me.
Yeah. Wait, I'm being so serious.
I don't know, but I'm scared. I sound like a dinosaur.
All right, I'm believing him. I'm believing her too. Like, I'm believing she's scared, but definitely him. Because I think he's in his head, he's thinking, is someone in here? Is someone just broke in? That's what it looked like was going across his head, like he's waiting, like he's trying to hear other sounds.
What do we do?
I don't even.
What the frick was that?
I can't even begin to imagine what.
Like the pipes or something?
Okay, so it either sounded like.
I thought someone was playing music. Thank
I-
God you were here, because
No.
if that happened while I was home alone, I would have literally pooped my pants.
As you can tell from their reaction, Jesse and Seth have no clue what they just heard, but it totally freaks them out. To this day, they say they have no idea what this sound was, and Jesse says that she has never heard this sound in her home before this incident or since. So you tell me what you think this sound is.
I am stupid good at the game. What was that?
This next video
That might have been plumbing based, but I have a story that no one will believe, and no one ever has believed when I've told them. I don't even believe it, and I don't believe it in what it. But basically, like, because my whole life up to a certain point, all I wanted to do was just write music. That was it, like write songs and that. And I was always recording myself and listening back and hearing. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing, like, and having an old tape player. And I just one night, everyone was out. I must have been about 15. I remember being in the house on my own and just recording songs. And then I swear, in between two takes, like I'd played a song, stopped it, carried on recording. In between the stopping of the thing, it sounded like something said kill. Like kill. Like that. Kill. Kill. Yeah. Just once. And it was like in between. And at the top, like, I remember hearing it, and it did freak me out. But I didn't think I didn't start killing people, put it that way. And I didn't think it was anything paranormal other than some weird, like, whether how, like, say, like, when I stopped record, maybe I just kind of slid it a certain way, and it just, that's the sound of the slide in it. But it sounded like, so it was like me playing, pause a little bit as I reach down, stop, clicking over to the starting again, and then, but like, so me going stop, kill, and then like then the second thing coming on. No one's ever believed me that that has happened, and I don't tell people that. I don't never tell people because no one ever believes me. And probably people are thinking that's an absolute lie, but it actually ain't. I don't think it actually said kill. It must have just been a weird, somehow, like, I even at that age, I didn't put it down to anything more than it must have just been a weird way. Well, not even a weird way. I just slid it. Maybe it hit something, or it just whatever, just kind of made the sound of it. But it sounded like kill, like that, like it said kill. It was crazy. But yeah, that's a scary, well, it's not really a scary story, because even it freaked me out at the time, and I didn't listen back to it. I didn't I don't know if I even carried on, yeah, because I remember it freaking me out, but I don't remember. I remember just justifying in my head kind of immediately that, yeah, it was a sliding thing. But yeah, maybe that was that. But to be fair, that sounded like it was a plumbing incident, because it sounded at the end, there was like a, and it sounded like some type of boiler or pipe, like she said, piping. There was a, it sounded very plumbing based.
From Brazil was uploaded without a description, and the uploader didn't respond to any of the thousands of comments and questions. Now, I have many questions of my own, but we'll get to that after the video. Check it out.
Nossa! Sai. O que é isso aqui? O quê? Nossa, tira ela daqui! Ai, tá andando! Tá andando! Ele tá seguindo você! Ele tá seguindo! Ui, gente! Olha o pelo dele! Ah, põe a mão! Você tá louco com a mão assim, cara? Que é isso aí? É uma par dele. Ah! Que isso, macho? Menino, tira a mão lá, que pegou. E aí? Para! Não põe a mão, meu. Não põe a mão. Não põe! Ui, se mexeu. Olha o cheiro que tá. Por que você mexeu? Olha o fedor que fez. Jesus. Menino do céu. Pega isso daí e joga pra lá com a peneira. Pega isso logo. Ai, tá amarrado. Tá amarrado. Puxa pela corda, ó. Nossa!
So, something weird and kind of scary is sitting at the bottom of the pool. But what is it? How did it get there? And more importantly, how do you even get in the pool and not notice that thing? Either way, I have no idea what that is, and neither does anyone in the video's comments. So tell me what you think it is down in my comments. A spooky tale.
I thought it was a dead bird at first, but it didn't look like it. And I was thinking maybe a skunk or something like that. But it didn't look really like that either. And what was the bit he threw? He threw something, and then there was... It might be like one of... That might actually be one of them things where, like, a new... You know, that I remember that being a story that a new species was discovered on eBay. Someone had found something and put it up, and then it turned out it was a undiscovered, unfound creature.
Maggie Gann says that she has experienced a few strange things around her house.
So in the upstairs of my house, there's 2 rooms. Both of the doors open and close all the time by itself.
So one day Maggie is casually filming a cute video of her cat Onyx, when suddenly something happens that is truly bizarre. Now, at first, Maggie doesn't even notice anything odd and even laughs at what she thinks is just the cat being weird, or, well, just being a cat. But when she watches the video back, she notices that the cat's tail seems to be yanked by some invisible force. The video went viral, and no one can really explain just what happened to the cat. But what do you think?
I was going to say your cat's probably got worms, but it did look like something pulled it. It didn't look like it did that itself. But that's my first thought was, yeah, he's get some worm in. I don't know. The cat. I suppose cats must get worms too. But that's what it looked like. It looked like it was like I know when Nala needs to have her worming tablet because she starts like kind of not biting, but like flinching, like as if she's like uncomfortable. Yeah. But yeah, that definitely looked like something pulled its tail.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Unwelcome guest. At the end of last year, French single mother Alex and her son moved into a new home. The house was remodeled from the remains of an old church, and it was built right on top of what used to be an old graveyard. Shortly after moving in, Alex begins to hear the creepy sound of someone walking through her home. But when she looks, she finds nothing and no one to explain these strange footsteps. Late one night, Alex is lying in bed when she suddenly hears something that is downright chilling. Alex hears a child's voice calling out, "Mama?" from somewhere, even though her son is fast asleep in his room. She hears the voice again from downstairs, "Mama," and she goes down to investigate. Alex is horrified when she discovers the piano in her living room is playing all by itself, and her TV has inexplicably just turned on. Books come falling out of a cabinet, and a chair rocks back and forth, almost as if someone...
All right, I was going to say, maybe a stray cat's got in and is walking up and down on the thing, and then her cat was sitting there, and I was thinking, when she went in there, weren't a cat there, he might have said, "My mum's come in," and then the cat jumped. Like, I thought the stray cat getting in was plausible all the way up until the rocking chair. Even knocking all the stuff out of the book, I was thinking probably the cat jumped on top and knocked everything. But yeah, once the chair started rocking, that was creepy. And also, that ghost is brutal because it actually sounded as she was walking down the stairs and getting nearer. It was playing like a horror movie theme of building anticipation as she's getting towards it. That ghost is got a wicked sense of humor.
Or something is sitting and watching her. Understandably, Alex says she couldn't sleep the rest of the night. But unfortunately for Alex, things are about to get even creepier. One night, Alex returns home from walking their dog. Her son is away at his dad's and her home should be empty. But as she heads toward the house, she notices something that sends a chill down her spine.
C'est une blague. C'est une blague. Mais je veux pas. Oh mon Dieu. Faut que j'aille voir, c'est pas possible.
A dark figure
This woman has got much bigger balls than me. Ain't happening. Am I going in there?
can be seen inside the house, and Alex is frozen in fear as the strange shape seems to head toward her son's room. Luckily, her son isn't home, and the shadow just disappears. Now, no one was found inside the house or on the property. Cut to another night, and Alex and her young son are having a nice, quiet evening at home. Suddenly, this happens.
Viens, bébé, viens.
A teddy bear in her son's bedroom seems to creepily wiggle around all on its own. But the worst is yet to come. One night, when Alex is once again completely alone at home, the paranormal activity in her house becomes absolutely terrifying.
Non, c'est pas possible.
everything that has happened, Alex believes that her home is haunted and is now actively looking for help. But what do you think is going on here? Could the creepy events in Alex's home have anything to do with its history? Perhaps some spirit from the old graveyard that the house is built on? Let me know what you think.
Jesus.
Room 205.
Has people not learned from movies yet? They just don't build on top of graveyards. It's never good. But here's the thing. I'm not saying with that, because that looks like it's definitely haunted. Like, that was some creepy shit. And she seemed upset. But do you think... This is a crazy theory. But do you think that humans under, like, intense emotional stress have the ability to kind of cause these things? That sounds weird, but kind of like as if, say, one thing happens that scares you, and the intense fear plus the emotional thing that someone's got maybe going through or whatever can kind of create an energy that, yeah, I don't know. Either that or it's haunted. But yeah, with do one more. Let's go.
A woman named Tracy works at a mid-sized hotel in Pekin, Illinois. Lately, she says that many of the hotel guests have had complaints about one particular room.
Okay, so I'm here at work tonight, and we have workers that come here that work on the railroad. I checked in 5 of them, and the second floor is where they usually go because that's where all the king suites are at. Well, they're all saying, please don't put me in room 205. I'm like, okay, what's wrong with 205? And not one of them would tell me what was wrong with 205. So, how about me and you, all of us, go up to room 205 and see why no one wants to rent that room.
So Tracy films as she heads up to check out the hotel's mysterious room 205.
Okay, walking up there now. Going up the steps. All right. It's like really cold in here, though. Like, really cold. And the air's not even on. I mean, I don't see anything. So maybe we can sit. Yeah, the air and stuff's not on. Maybe sit in the dark. See if we can hear something. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna probably lose all my views for my people watching, but okay, let's do this. Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out.
Tracy quickly finds out why room 205 is so unpopular. The room is eerily cold, and when she turns off the lights, some creepy little voice from the darkness whispers, "Hey."
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out. Okay. I guess I just got my answer. Oh, my God. Going back to the front.
After many requests from viewers, Tracy says that even though the incident freaked her out, she plans to go back and investigate the room again very soon. The hospital visitor. Right at you.
Alright, we'll stop there. But yeah, that was a good one too. It's this good, a good Nukes. But that is creepy. Either that or she's the manager and she's a bit of a bitch and everyone wants her out, so they're kind of setting her up on a prank and asking guests of the hotel to get in on it. But yeah, that was creepy. That hey, it reminded me. What film is that when she gets in the when they're doing the what is that film? Round the house. She gets in like the I don't even know what it is. Like old school house, but it's got some like furnace thing in there. She's hiding in there, and then is it there or in the? I can't remember. Or does she get? Yeah. Let me know what I'm thinking of. People will know if they know ghost films. But yeah, yeah. I have to say, all of these was good. To be fair, the creepy balloon, um, the woman in the with the yeah, the piano. That was creepy. That was creepy. But yeah, anyway, we'll finish it tomorrow, I think. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.